Disclaimer, don't know what I'm going on about, don't have much of a plan for this, but it is very close to the end of my high school life. I've currently got 6 more days of actual school, then I've got 1 week holidays, then exam week for my mocks, which are my school exams, and then I've got about a week of school, which doesn't really count as school because we've already had school exams. So from what I've heard, in that time, Year 12's kind of just do nothing, look at their exams, be like, oh, great, I passed, or oh, great, I failed. And then from that point, there's graduation and stuff. And then a few weeks later, there are the ATAR exams, which are the same across the entire country and very, very important for university entrance. But if you do badly in them, it's not the end of the world, it just means you have to go a longer route. I just hope I don't have to. So I figure if I can manage to do this, I'm going to try and at least record a bit of this time period because I feel any day and time period is unique, obviously, but I feel like this is going to be a particular period of time which I will never really have the same thing again because high school will be over, so it's not like I'm going to have another set of ATAR exams or anything. It's a big stepping stone. I'm kind of kicking myself for not doing more earlier, which I knew at the time, but my mental health and just motivation weren't really there. I didn't feel like I needed to work that hard, and now I'm kind of upset about it because I'm not going to be able to get the grades that I wanted to get because I don't have enough assignments left, and it's physically impossible for me to get the final grades that I want. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to get bad final grades. It just means I'm not going to get the ones that I wish that I had worked harder on, because I know that I have not met my potential, and I know that I have my whole life to get to my potential, so I'm trying not to be too down about it. But it's just a little bit disheartening realizing that I've gotten so far with so little effort, but also obviously some effort because otherwise how could I be doing this? But it's sad, but it means I guess I'll do better in other life experiences. I will learn from this, I will move on, I will work hard in the time that I have left, which is not very much, which makes it even easier to work harder, which I think might have been my problem before. I was scared of burning out, and so scared that I just didn't even turn on the flame to start with. I've got a few assignments left. I've got an essay for psychology tomorrow, a math test which is on the entirety of Unit 4, which is really rude, leave that to the exam please, but I mean, yeah, math is my bad subject. Then next week I have to do an interview for English in which I'm going to be marked on eye contact and other things, but eye contact, really? Can English not? Please, I have anxiety. And I believe one other assessment. Oh, that's right, another math thing, because math wants me to die. Sorry, that was very negative. I've got an investigation that's due on Wednesday next week, which is hard because the last investigation for math made me cry, and I don't love math, as I've already stated, and we were given it a few weeks ago. I haven't started because I've had so many other things to do and I've been making excuses. So that's something I'm going to have to work on after the test and the essay tomorrow. So I'll have the weekend to cry, no, have the weekend to work hard, but still take breaks and take care of myself because I don't prioritize that too much. Then I will be done with all of my non-exam assignments, and I'll only have 10 exams to go. For context of people who might not know, because surely people are watching this, absolutely. I do 5 subjects, they are all ATAR subjects. I'm apparently doing badly scaled subjects, which is sad, but I don't want to choose my subjects based on some algorithm. Who would do anything based on an algorithm? I am doing, and this is the order that they are coloured because I remember them in colour order, like a rainbow. So I'm doing English and psychology, math, methods, which is the almost highest one, which was a mistake, biology, and modern history. That's 5, I think. If I missed one, I'll put it on the screen. If I didn't, good me. My favourites are biology and psychology, partly because I'm doing very well in them, but not only because of that. I am doing I'm passing math, but I failed last semester. So that's the lottery, but you only need 4 ATARs for your scaled rank. History is kind of like a middle ground area. I was doing kind of mediocre. I've been doing like high C, low B since like the start of this semester, which is good. That's fine. I don't need to do super well in history. I don't plan on doing a career in history, although it's very interesting. And English, I used to love, and I still do love in moments. But the ATAR English course, I do not love. That said, I'm still passing with a C, but that's adequate. That's literally what a C is, so woo me, I guess. I'm adequate. That's my context. Let's see how exams and stuff go. I'm not sure if I'm going to collate this into a bunch of mini videos or I'm going to like make one ridiculously long like exam video. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. That's for you to know, not me, because I'm like just the introduction person. So, okay, I'm going to study for my psychology thing that I'm procrastinating, which will be in turn procrastinating doing math because math. This is not how to study. This is not a guide. This is more of a guide of